Okay, Malika, thank you, and welcome everyone to Indianapolis, where basketball has always been a way of life. And here in the Hoosier State, that's where the Eastern Conference semifinals resumes. After two wild games in New York, home court ruled in games 1 and 2. As we welcome you to NBA Courtside, presented by Pronamel. The Brackets, huge win for Cleveland last night. Huge win for Dallas last night. Denver hoping for the same thing tonight in Minnesota. And the Pacers trying to get in the win column here tonight in Indianapolis. And good evening, everyone. Along with J.J. Redick and Doris Burke, Mike Breen on hand, Lisa Salters.
NBA Courtside on ESPN is presented by new Pronamel Repair Mouthwash. Actively repairs enamel beyond brushing along.
Top Pivotal wants timeout. Wants a timeout. Back and forth they go. Terrific pace here in the first. Pacers by 8. Tomorrow ABC has a pair of Game 3s, 3:30 Thunder and Mavericks, then at 8:30 Celtics and the Cavs. Coverage begins 30 minutes prior to each game with NBA Countdown. Jalen Brunson coming back into the game. And here's where, and appropriately, a defensive play for the Pacers ends the first quarter. Their best defensive quarter of the series so far. Jalen Brunson, meanwhile, 1 for 5 and 2 points. 1 quarter complete here in Game 3. Rick Carlisle wants a timeout. Once again, the Knicks fighting back. They pulled within 2. Welcome back to the NBA playoffs, presented by Google Pixel. Conference semifinals delivered by Chipotle. Dante DiVincenzo delivering right now.
Excellent curl there. I get the sense from Dante, he knows he's got to be aggressive. So we see this often. 1 pass away from Jalen Brunson, he knocks down a 3. But his level of aggression is high.
The movement 3 there with a hand in the face, so tough. This one even tougher. Dante DiVincenzo has been a really good shooter throughout his career, over 41% at Golden State last year. But Mike, his transformation into a high-volume, high-efficiency shooter is one of the best stories of the NBA season.
Only 23 points, and there's still 2:07 to go in the second.
Everybody, Tyrese Halliburton is back to the guy who opened the season, one of the most electric performers in the game. Another 3. Let him hear you, Tyrese. Wow.
First half. The Pacers, the desperate team after going 0-2 in New York, throw the first punch. Knicks battled back, but Indiana finishes strong down the second quarter. Pascal Siakam, NBA champion with the Toronto Raptors, acquired midseason for the Raptors. Now with the Indiana Pacers, halftime here in Game 3. Pacers up 5.
The NBA Conference semifinals on ESPN are delivered by Chipotle. Real food for real athletes. Chipotle, for real. And in part by White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly.
Welcome back. NBA playoffs presented by Google Pixel. Conference semifinals delivered by Chipotle. This series now in Indianapolis. It's Game 3 and it's halftime. Right now it's a 5-point lead for Indiana. And you look at the tenacity in which these teams have defended, yet still shooting 55 and 54% from the field. A wild first half as we get set for the third quarter. And once again, hello everyone, with J.J. Redick and Doris Burke. Mike Breen on hand. We'll check in with Lisa and just lead back up to 11. To 9, that is.
Well, the defense continues on Jalen Brunson. You saw what he shot against Aaron Nesmith. No need to change the plan. Just make it tough. I'm going to let the shooter talk about no lift, JJ. You were right on that one.
Tonight's playoff tracker brought to you by ESPN Bet. Great victories last night for Cleveland and Dallas to even their series. Tonight on ESPN, Minnesota back home. Denver trying to get in the win column. Let's check in with Lisa Salters. He looks like he's in that. I think he's in the restricted area. Even though that left heel is above, that would count. I think they might win that. Neesmith moves. Does he get set before he's up in the air? And also look at the feet. We'll be right back.
Dante DiVincenzo's on fire, but this development this year, him as a movement shooter, the ability to catch and shoot, full throttle, leaning sideways, another one.
Just lead of the night. Once again, coming back from 12 down.
Josh Hart does a lot of things well on a basketball floor. He rebounds at an elite level, but this might be where he's at his best. Just a one-man fast break.
"32 points in 32 minutes. Knicks down 12 earlier, trying to go up 3-0 here in this best-of-7 series. What a performance from DiVincenzo.
Well, whether it's been shooting threes off the move, back cuts, a step-back three off a dribble handoff, this guy's showing his whole game tonight.
Well, we keep talking about the resilience of the New York Knicks. Well, it looked like Indiana had lost all momentum. They are starting to make their own stand. Pascal, little bounce back game, one-on-one against Josh. I'm one better right there.
The NBA Conference semifinals on ESPN are delivered by Chipotle. Real food for real athletes. Chipotle, for real.
Sunday afternoon, a big day for the NBA on ABC. NBA Countdown begins at 2:30 Eastern, followed by the Draft Lottery. Then Game 4 of this series, Knicks and Pacers, tipped shortly after 3:30 Eastern.
Look at these two guys tonight. Dante DiVincenzo, an absolute flamethrower for the New York Knicks. But for Tyrese Halliburton, look, he took 6 shots in Game 1. Had a big first half in Game 2. I thought at times he didn't look to score enough, and that's...
Did Brunson touch it? Yep. Tom Thibodeau now will challenge it. Meanwhile, Neesmith took a hard tumble. He's trying to walk it off. 1-point game, 4:20 to play here in Game 3. The Pacers avoid going to a spot where no team has ever recovered from. But boy, did they recover. Down 9 in the fourth quarter. Indiana wins. They stay perfect at home. And this series is now 2-1, with Game 4 coming up on Sunday. It'll be on ABC at 3:30 Eastern. The final score here in Game 3. Pacers 111, the Knicks 106. For our producer, Chip Corrigan, director Mike Schwab, our spectacular ESPN crew, of course, for Doris, JJ, and Lisa, Mike Green saying good night from Indianapolis. Nuggets and Timberwolves from Minneapolis coming up next, so let's go there with Mark Jones and Tim Legler.